everyone, I'm Butterfly Princess Sims Fan, and welcome to my how-to video. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to install mods for The Sims 4. I'm also going to teach you what programs you need, and I am going to teach you what my favorite go-to mods are. So first things first, you're gonna want to go to your control panel. By the way, this is only for Windows-based operating systems because I don't know how to do this on Mac or Apple products. So I have Windows 10 Pro, but it works the same for Windows 7, Windows 7 through Windows 10. So you're going to want to open Control Panel, System and Security, System, and you're going to want to look at what your operating system is, if it's 64 or 32. So if you want a free program, you can go to 7-Zip. It's like 7zip.org or something like that. Yeah, 7zip.org. And download 7zip. You're gonna look at the EXE and get either the 64 version or the 32-bit version. Now, I have Renoir, which is like a paid program, but I got it for free, and I don't know exactly how, but I did get the full version for free. So you can use Renoir as well. So one of my first go-tos is definitely a Creative Sim background, and since it's getting closer to Halloween, right now I have like winter themed because the fall themed one didn't work. But pretty much for Creative Sim backgrounds, I always use this creator. Always. So it's Annette Sims 4, and like I said, like I always use their Creative Sim backgrounds when it comes to that because I feel like they are the best. So I'm going to have the link down below for everything that is my go-to. But I'm going to go ahead and download these Halloween ones. And I am going to download. Okay, so you click download. And then it's going to download the zip file, which is why you need 7-Zip or Renoir. And then once you have that, you are going to want to, for your Creative Sim backgrounds, you can only have one installed at a time. So I already have one. So I'm going to navigate to my Documents folder, Electronic Arts, The Sims 4, your Mods folder, which the nice thing about The Sims 4 is that your Mods folder is already there. You don't have to create one. And then I always have the Creative Sim background under Creative Sim background, or Cast background, I think. So here it is, the Cast background. I'm going to go ahead and delete that one. And then go back to Renoir. And I think that the background that I want is the last one. So I'm just going to go back here and see. It is background 4. So I'm going to go to background 4 and extract, and then Documents, Electronic Arts, The Sims 4, Mods in whatever folder you want, or whatever. So I'm gonna put it in Cast Background and hit OK, and then that's it for that one. So that is how you install them, and that is one of my go-to mods. Another go-to mod that I use is rotating animatics. I can't talk today. On main screen, and it's by Rebursu on Mod The Sims. So on Mod The Sims, you're going to need to register first. It's completely free, and then once you register, just go ahead and click Files, and just go ahead and click to download. So I already have this one, but so I'm not going to install it. But it's the same process. You can extract to your mods folder and then go from there. Also with Renoir, and I think with 7-zip too, but I'm not for sure because I hardly ever use 7-zip. You can just drag and drop the item as well, and it will automatically extract. So that's another option for you. My other go-to is I like to have a phone replacement. So I used to have the iPhone 6 Plus, and then I updated it to the iPhone 8, and then recently I updated it to the Apple iPhone X or iPhone 10. So yeah, that is another go-to that I use is a phone replacement because I feel like the phone that's in the game is just too big, too chunky, and not very realistic these days. So yeah, I use that one. Another go-to mod is the UI Teach extension, and also by Rebursu, however you say the name. I use this one a lot in my games. You can use it for anything really. It's more of a cheat option. Obviously, that's why it's called UI cheats. But pretty much what you can do off the top of my head is you can right click, to set the skill level. You can, like when you're in the skill menu, you open whichever one you want higher, and you can right click on that one and then change it to whatever you want. You can do that with money. You can right click, type in the amount you want, and then it will add the household funds. Um, I don't know what else you can do, but read the description for what else you can do. But there's a lot you can do with the mod. You can drag up the needs as well. So like if you're doing machinima or whatever, you can just drag their needs up and fill the bars. So yeah, it's helpful for that. So I definitely use that quite a bit, especially when I have a legacy household and they don't want to listen to me. So if you watch my live streams, you'll know what I'm talking about because they don't always listen. So those two are definitely two of my favorites. Another go-to is MC Command Center, which I don't know why I keep uninstalling it for some reason, but I do like it in the game. So it's like Master Controller for The Sims 3, but it's different, and I think it's like adds story progression type stuff as well. So I am trying to find it though. Just a second. I'm just gonna Google search it. I know it's on Mod The Sims, but sometimes Mod The Sims doesn't always work, right? Okay, so I guess it's not on Mod The Sims anymore. Yes. Okay, so this is all versions right here. Or all, yeah. So it's not on Mod The Sims, it's on that site now, his like direct blog. So I will once again have the link down below. So that's probably why I didn't have it in my game, because it wasn't on Mod The Sims anymore. But to install this is a bit different, I think. Okay, so install instructions, because I just want to make sure that I do this right. Because I know you used to have to have it all zipped, but I don't think you do anymore. So it says, my name from the Discord server, put a nice YouTube video for downloading and installing the mod. It can be viewed here. Once you have downloaded the mod, keep in mind that the MC Command Center TS4 script is always required. The additional modules are all optional depending on the functionality desired in the game. Make sure that modules and packages are placed in the same folder, and that folder is no more than one level deep in the Sims 4 mod structure. For example, Sims 4 mods MCC is okay. Sims 4 mod script mods MCC is not. The Sims 4 will only go one level deep when looking for script mods. If this is an upgrade for you, make sure you delete all MCC TS4 script and package files prior to downloading the new versions and extracting them into your mods folder for upgrades. Leave your MC settings, CFG, and MC dresses CFG file always, as they will automatically be upgraded to new versions without having to redo your settings. For all the above modules, download, unzip all zip files, place all files within the archives into your mods folder. That's it. Okay, so pretty much what I'm gonna do here is the same as what I did on my other parts. I click extract, documents, electronic arts, the Sims 4 mods, and this time I'm going to create a new folder, and it's going to be MC Center, and then I'm going to click OK, and then that's it. That should be good. It's one level deep, and all the files are unzipped now. So that's it for that. So, besides Mod The Sims, and I think that's it on Mod The Sims, I'm not for sure. A lot of the ones that I might go to, I have saved. But I will tell you the TS4 Romantic Sky Gaze I don't use very much anymore. Get to College I don't use anymore. The More Columns is another one that I use quite often. And I think I only have three columns at a time. So that is another one I think that I still have. I may not, I don't know. I don't remember, but that's another one that I usually have installed. I just recently started a new game, so I don't remember if I have that one or not. I used to use hotels, but I don't anymore because we got apartments, and I use that to make kind of like an apartment building sort of type thing. So besides Mod The Sims, I like to use this Tumblr. It's Lana CC Finds. So I use all I use her for pretty much everything, or them for pretty much everything. I don't know who it is, but because their Tumblr site is so easy to navigate and they have so many tags. So I'm just gonna leave like their main Tumblr page. I'm not gonna leave just the mods folder at the mods tag. But as you can see, if you go to all tags S4CC, I have it all sorted, and I go to game mods when I want game mods. I use the creative sim background. I use that because I can't remember the name of the blog where I download the creative sim background, so I did use that earlier. We have just pretty much everything. There are phones on here, but I'm not sure what phones. Okay, she did update the phones recently. So I used to have the Note 8. I've never used the Galaxy. I use mostly Apple products. So definitely a go-to for that kind of stuff as well. But yeah, this is another site that I recommend for anything really. Mods, CC, Max's Match, whatever you're looking for, usually this site is the site that I will go, and the site that I will recommend you go if you're looking for something specific. The other thing that I wanted to mention is on Sims Community. There is I can't remember what it is. It's like 100 custom traits. So, I use this to find, custom traits for The Sims 4. So a lot of... Ooh. Sorry, I just saw this one. Want some team traits. So a lot of them, I use, a lot of my custom traits, like my single traits, come from here. And I will warn you, use custom traits at your own risk, because, sometimes it tends to freeze your sim up. It's only for a minute, and usually what I will do is, shift. I have, that's other go-to mods. I have testing cheats always enabled, creative sim full edit mode always enabled, and, move objects on always enabled. So I always have those on. I don't have to worry about turning them on. And then once you have testing sheets open, whether it be through a mod or whatever, you can click your sim and go into, or right click your sim and go into edit, and create a sim, and then it will unfreeze your sim, and then she'll be fine, or he will be fine. So I'm just saying, use at your own risk. You know, I like custom traits because I feel like it adds more, and there's not a whole lot available, as far as traits and aspirations go, so I like to have, my own. So, yeah. I'm trying to think what the difference is. Okay, this one's expansions. April, March, so I need this one. Okay. So that's another go-to, is definitely traits. But like I said, use at your own risk, because I don't want to be responsible for you saying that I broke your game. Because custom traits, I guess, they can tend to freeze your sim up. So, just a warning. I did warn you. So, that's that. And I think that's it, pretty much. The other place I go to download stuff is Pinterest sometimes. And my Pinterest does have some things on it. But you know, Pinterest I don't think is used enough for downloading CC. But I did find it to be very useful, I think. So, um, I have some stuff penned here. This is where I found out about the 100 traits. I may have to download Alpine County again. But another thing that I did want to talk about is custom packs. So, one of the most amazing CCs ever is definitely, for sure, hands down. Oh, okay, whoops. Sorry, I'm trying to find them. I think it's PopUp Tea Sim Solar. Sorry, just bear with me for a minute. Because I know this is the creator of it, so I would want to give them a little bit of a shout out. The PopUp Tea Society. See, I was close. I was thinking. I knew it was PopUp and I knew it was tea, but I could not put the two together. Okay, so the PopUp Tea Society is who I'll use for like CC packs. I recently downloaded the Cottage Garden Stuff Pack, the Tiny Hot Stuff, Stellar Stuff, and birthday packs. I don't know if I have the birthday packs installed, because they're all like kind of separate. So I didn't want to. I don't know. I wanted to download, but I wanted to wait to download till I'm not recording or when I can really focus on downloading them all. But definitely check out the PopUp Tea Society. If you're looking for like Max's Match stuff packs, the latest one has over 100 items in it, and it is very detailed, guys. I'm telling you. And I was lucky enough to have one of the creators stop by my live stream, and they answered a couple questions for me. And pretty much typical for them is spending I think she said 3 months, 3 to 5 months creating the pack. So they definitely spent, as you can see, it took a lot of people, and they spent a lot of time creating all this goodness for us to enjoy. Definitely love their content. I will say that. My favorite pack has to be the Stellar Stuff Pack. Because one of my favorite colors is purple, and this pack like included a lot of purpley, sparkly hairs, purpley and sparkly tattoos, beds. They have this really cool, and they have these two beds. They have, I'm trying to think. They have tattoos, which I don't think I've used the tattoos yet, but I definitely will. I've used the earrings. I don't think I've used the lipstick yet. I've used almost all of their hairs that they have. They have paintings that I really enjoy. So yeah, I don't think it's just for aliens, even though it was created for aliens. I have it on like one of my everyday Sims. So yeah, I don't know. I'm like obsessed with the purpley, sparkly glitter hair. So yeah, I definitely recommend checking them out and checking out their stuff packs. Like I said, you can definitely tell that they spent a lot of time, and having talked to them, I know that they spent a lot of time creating these packs. So I wouldn't expect anything from them anytime soon, but I'm pretty sure they're probably working on another one, and keep an eye out in the next 3 to 4 months, and we may have like another awesome pack that just adds more to your game. Um, Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. My next live stream will be Wednesday. I hope to see you all there. I hope you guys understand why I can't stream every day this week as I usually do. Tomorrow is going to be a long day at work. Friday is also the same, and today I have this video up. So I will see you all in my next live stream or my next video. Take care, guys. Bye.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You light the fire.